So with tons of big games due to release before the end of the year, and hopefully loads of new Easter eggs too, I thought that now was a good time to check out some of 2021's best video game Easter eggs. Of course, as this video is a rundown of the year so far, regular viewers will have seen a lot of these Easter eggs before in my video game Easter egg series, but I could hardly cover some of 2021's best Easter eggs and ignore the ones that I've already covered. The only rule in this video is that it's one Easter egg per game, just to make sure there is some variety. Oh, and of course the Easter eggs have to be from a game that released this year or were added to the game this year. As always, a like would make me a very happy man, and remember to subscribe for more video game Easter eggs. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. So as far as Easter eggs go, the year didn't really start until Hitman 3 released in late January. Now, regular Easter egg hunters will know that the Hitman series is full of Easter eggs, and Hitman 3 was no different. Picking just one Easter egg from Hitman 3 was pretty tough, but in the end I chose the Easter egg that was the hardest to solve. On the Berlin level, you can find 4 eggs. Here are their locations. After finding the 4 eggs, throw them at the graffiti on the roof for this to happen.
I got a body here.
So Agent 47 leaves Berlin on a flying bike. This is of course a reference to E.T., which featured a very similar scene. As mentioned, this Easter egg did take a while to discover, with many thinking that the bike on the roof could be used in some way, but it wasn't until the very end of March that the Easter egg was actually solved, which earns it a place in this video. Next up is Rainbow Six Siege, with a tribute to the Lord himself. In late January, the Road to SI 2021 event was added to the game. Among many other things, the event included a reworked version of the stadium map. Now you may recall that on the Villa map that released in 2018, you could destroy some stone that would reveal a statue of Rainbow Six Siege operator Tachanka. Well, the reworked stadium map goes one better. Using your drone, you can find this. So this statue of Tachanka is a lot bigger than the miniature version found on Villa, which is exactly what the Lord deserves. Next up is an Easter egg that can be found in the Zombies mode of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, whilst many enjoy the marathons that are the main Zombies Easter eggs, I personally prefer these smaller side Easter eggs a little more. One example of one such Easter egg can be found on the Firebase Z map that was released in February. If you manage to kill 50 enemies with the monkey bomb whilst near an ether reactor, the next monkey bomb you throw and every monkey bomb after that will cause this to happen.
Robin monkey bomb. To the morgue. Monkey bomb out.
So the zombies will forget their desire to munch brains and will instead feel the urge to dance like there's no tomorrow. Now, around the same time as the new Zombies map was released, an update was made available for Yandere Simulator. For those not in the know, Yandere Sim sees you playing as a girl who is obsessed with a boy. So obsessed in fact that she'll kill anyone who even looks in his direction. Well, after successfully killing a rival girl, you can get access to the debug menu, a list of commands and cheats that will change how the game plays. Well, one of those cheats allows you to do this. So this is Lady Dimitrescu, the giant vampire lady from Resident Evil Village that at one point had the entire internet feeling a certain kind of way. I don't know about you guys, but there's something pretty distracting about the Yandere Sim version of Lady D. I just can't put my finger on them. I mean it. Moving swiftly on, earlier in the year the Saw movie themed game map received a rework in Dead by Daylight. A host of quality of life improvements were made, but there were also some more references to the Saw series added to the map. Now, whilst there were quite a few movie references added, my personal favourite was this. So this unfortunate young woman is a reference to Danica Scott from Saw 3, who was strung up and frozen just like this. To be honest, the Saw movies are my guilty pleasure, so anything that references them is going to get a thumbs up from me. Next up is the Eggcellent Little Nightmares 2, with a reference to a movie that has become ridiculously overused in video games. After leaving the school level, you can find this. So this paper boat had many of you at the time believing it was a reference to 2017's It and the paper boat that ultimately led to Georgie's demise. It's worth noting that in the very next area, Six will pick up and wear a yellow raincoat, just like Georgie wears in the movie. Now I know I said this Easter egg is overused in video games, but I appreciate the fact that this It reference wasn't a simple red balloon. Oh, and it also gives me another chance to say that Little Nightmares 2 is great. So the end of March gave us the brilliant It Takes Two, a game about a divorcing couple who are turned into tiny dolls and must learn to work together. It really is a great game with some really creative moments that make it a blast to play through with anyone. Now there is more than one really cool Easter egg in It Takes Two, but the Easter egg I settled on actually references the previous game made by the developers of It Takes Two. On the Moon Baboon level, you can find this.
Hey, May! Check these out!
What are these? I've never seen them before.
I gave them to Rose. They're from my favorite video game.
Hey, Vincent, you think you're gonna get away with what you did to me? Come on, Leo. You're still pissed about that? Just drop it already. Are you crazy? I'll never drop it. You just wait and see. Oh, yeah. What are you gonna do? Gonna kick your ass. You ain't doing shit. You're a doll, Leo. God damn it! Ugh. And as smart as always, I see.
So these two toy figures are Vincent and Leo from 2018's A Way Out, another co-op only game developed by Hazelight Studios. Fast forward to April now, where among the many video game related April Fool's jokes, For Honor once again went above and beyond. Now you may recall that in 2019, Rabbids were added to For Honor to celebrate April Fools, which was awesome. Well, this year, if you played For Honor on April Fool's Day, this would have happened. I'll let you guys decide which year had the better April Fool's event, but in my opinion, getting the chance to slaughter the rabbits makes 2019's effort that little bit better. So some of the best Easter eggs of 2021 actually came from indie games, though with one of them I may be a little biased. First up is the Eggcellent Rain on Your Parade. Now, like most of the games in this video, Rain on Your Parade is home to more than one really cool Easter egg, but the one that I've chosen gets a nod above the other Easter eggs as it references one of my favourite game series of all time. The Cardboard Gear Cloud level is one giant reference to the Metal Gear Solid series, including codec calls, and an over-the-top death screen. The other indie game Easter egg comes from the PlayStation 4 game Boxed In. Now, to find this Easter egg, you'll need to set the game options to 5 colours and match 4. Then you simply need to fail the level. As you are pushed out of the stage, a set of doors will close on you as you begin to float in space. Now hold both the triggers down for this to happen. So you're teleported to a desert island with some rather relaxed looking cats and a pineapple riding a unicorn. These are all pretty cool sights to see, but if you head to the back of the hut, you can see my name written on the wood. This is, as far as I know, the first and only time I've been featured in a game. So this Easter egg had to make an appearance in this video. The final Easter egg for this recap of 2021 comes from Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Now, the Ratchet & Clank games are all about guns, from the wacky to the powerful to the extremely cool. There really is a gun for everyone in Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Perhaps the most impressive gun in the game though is the Rhino 8. To unlock the Rhino 8 you have to find the 10 spy bots hidden throughout the game, but it's definitely worth it as it has the ability to pull items from other dimensions to take down your foes. Like all the other guns in Rift Apart, you can upgrade the Rhino 8, but the upgrade that we're interested in allows us to pull in objects not just from different dimensions, but from different universes. Here are a few of my favourite Sony and Insomniac cameos that can be seen when using the Rhino 8. So that's it, those are some of the best Easter eggs of 2021 so far. It's worth mentioning that some really cool Easter eggs may have missed out here, so I will be making a part 2 for this video at the end of the year, so if you think I've overlooked something, then please let me know. If you enjoyed this video, then leaving a like is appreciated, and remember to subscribe for more video game Easter eggs, secrets and hidden details. Thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.